Hello!
Today you will be learning about social organizing in India.
Sir Syed Ahmad Khan believed that the philosophy and the values of Islam promoted the pursuit of science and the rationalism in building a nation. His ideas started the Lagar movement. Mughal Emperor Bahadur Shah Zafar II granted Sir Syed the title of Divan al-Dawla. After the rebellion, he wrote the booklet called The Causes of the Indian Mutiny. He thus believed that the future of Muslims was threatened by the rigidity of their orthodox outlook. He mentored a rising generation of Muslim politicians and interpreters. Here is a picture of Sir Syed Ahmad Khan in the book cover for The Causes of the Indian Mutiny. The Al-Lagar movement at Muslim University emerged as a liberal modern trend among the Muslim intelligentsia based in Mohammedan Anglo-Oriental College, Al-Lagar. It aimed at spreading modern education among Indian Muslims without weakening their allegiance to Islam. Social reforms among Muslims relating to purdah, polygamy, widow remarriage, women's education, slavery, divorce, etc. The university was designed to train Muslims for government service in India and prepare them for advanced training in British universities. This is a picture of Sir Syed Ahmad Khan with his son Syed Mahmud and his grandson Syed Ras Masood along with some admirers. Drain of Wealth Theory and Dadabhai Naoroji. Theory explains that if India had not been under colonial rule, then all profits from trade and business would have been fed back into the Indian economy and development rather than sent to Great Britain. The theory is attributed to Naoroji is his decision to estimate the net national profit for India. Through his work, he proved that Britain was draining money from India. When referring to the drain, Naoroji stated that he believed some tribute was necessary to pay back for the services that England bought to India, such as the railroads. Indian National Congress, as known as INC, one of two major political parties in India. The other party is Bharatiya Janata. The elites that formed the group were self-selected from the primary urban centers of Mumbai.
The Congress asked the British to change the recent forms of rule. The Congress wanted an increase in the power of legislative councils and that more Indians should be involved in the legislative councils. The Congress also noticed that the colonial government required the labor and loyalty of the middle-class Indians, but the access to these jobs could only be earned through an education and examinations in London. The Indian National Congress worked for change through social organization and channels of governance within the colonial state. Political organization. At about the same time the Congress was making great strides for the population, not all Indians were passionate about the political organization. Sir Syed Ahmad Khan believed that the Indian National Congress would push for elected councils that were primarily Hindu, leading to Hindu domination of social development and politics. Sir Syed didn't want Muslims to be left behind or exploited. The terms Hindu and Muslim often represent more than a religious identity. They denote race, family lineage, and political identity. India is a nation-state whose present and history are characterized by diversity. Political groups. The late 1800s created an atmosphere where the Indians were attempting to define their political activism against the reality of colonial rule after the Mutiny of 1857. Bal Gangadhar Tilak attempted to create a more radical political group which relied on Hindu symbols and festivals as the uniting factors of the Indian population. Tilak championed Swaraj, meaning self-rule, and utilized religious festivals. In 1893, Tilak started the Ganapati Festival, which celebrates the Hindu god Ganesh. Tilak also promoted the idea of buying only Swadeshi goods. Tilak's ideas and actions show a growing pride in Indian nationalism and Hinduism in order to oppose colonial rule. Here is a photo of the Ganapati Festival in India and the Swadeshi poster.